see a squad from the SEC, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll keep it himself. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Notre Dame right back to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Carr. Gets it out quickly. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Looking to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his...
There he goes! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Horned Frogs want to crank the tempo. And the defense picks up the sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Connection to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. On the option. He'll toss it. It's a running room. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And that's a play you may look back on when this thing's all said and done as a key play in the game. 4th down, one the offense absolutely has got to be able to come up with. And I love the play call because you're going option and you're putting it on your quarterback to make the right decision. The pitch guy was where the ball had to go, and he's able to use his speed just enough to pick up the first.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Unloads quickly. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. This crowd knows when to bring it. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Young. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gonna run it. It's Bob. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off! What a play by this defense! They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Great place to start for this offense. Here's a heat. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Quick completion to the right. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the red zone, it's Barnes. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop in a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Under fire! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Got it set up on the outside. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move, it's Love. He's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. He'll pitch it. There he goes. Getting up close to midfield, gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. And under the watchful eye of touchdown Jesus, the Irish are starting to roll on the ground.
Starting to get that big physical ground game going. And one thing you know about Notre Dame traditionally over the years, offensive line play is always great. They're always making holes, and they're always playing super physical.
Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. A little bit of a count.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks the tackle. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Shakes off the defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pressure coming. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
And now they got to put it together, right? And then this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Gets it out fast. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They get to the line quickly. He wants to throw it again. Got the quick pass. Quick step and go. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And wings it incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Baker. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Grabbed in the middle. It's Baker. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Horned Frogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. That's caught. It's McAllister. It's a seam wide open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. And the Horned Frogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll set up to throw. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. This is a designed run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Fair catch, called for and made. Has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. It's caught downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Now the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Now he'll turn and throw back to the right. And he hauls it in at the 30. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Hoover. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Fine play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. Takes a hit as he fires.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Get the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
He's looking to pass. A little screen to the running back. Wide open spaces. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come upfield and those situations where you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollock just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate the throw around a guy that just knew he was going to be getting a sack. That feels so good. Complete the screen and keep the drive alive.
And the Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the inside give. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up.
Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
You want to stop the run game, get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. They go to the wide receiver screen. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Notre Dame right back to the line. To the air on second down. He'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next.
Oh, a lot of space. Kearney on the Jets. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Notre Dame. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, he can go. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Catch in the middle, it's Payne. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a crease, it's Barnes. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And he's brought down after a nice game. It's really not hard to find the difference between this game and the loss last week. Turned it over 3 times a week ago, none today.
And just a great response. Last week, you know, you're probably the reason you lost, and you didn't take care of the football. But now you step out here, you show your team you can bounce back, you can lead, take care of the football, and lead this team to victory.
The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
To the air, it's Hoover. Quick strike complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's James. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Looking for room. It's Barnes. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? And by going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Quickly complete. He's trying to get it in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
On the ground, it's Love. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Pauling. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And this team's been very solid all across the board. And it's got to be a fun unit to coach, especially when you got quarterbacks out wide that you can just depend on. You can leave them on islands, you can vary coverages, and you see it right here. He breaks on the football. He understands where it's going, and that's such a luxury to have a guy out there that you can trust for a whole football game.
Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
It is yo time. What is in your bag? What is your play call? Going to be 4th down now. I have to have this. I'm trailing. This is what every quarterback dreamed about in their backyard, making that play in a big-time moment. It's go time.
Pocket breaking down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just want it.